Our next story is about Donald Trump, Democrats' worst nightmare. He's out of power, and if the Democrats have their way, he may never really return. They're probing him for what happened on the 6th of January, the storming of the Capitol Hill. They're trying to establish his role in the insurrection. 5 hearings have concluded. The last one has gone viral. It's the testimony of a former White House staffer. She's made some sensational claims. They revolve around planned rioting, letting armed supporters into the Capitol, and Trump's refusal to stop the carnage. How will these so-called revelations impact Donald Trump's political future? Our next report tells you. He may be out of office, but he's still in the news. The American press can't get enough of him. The Democrats won't let go of him. Such is Donald Trump's legacy. A figure unlike any other in American history. He defied norms, upended traditions, even incited an insurrection. He could soon be made to face the consequences. Courtesy the January 6th committee. This is what happened on January 6, 2021. American democracy was attacked. Now there's an investigation into the storming of Capitol Hill. It was launched on the 12th of June to hold Captain Chaos accountable, to establish his role in the uprising. This probe is being led by Democrats with just 2 Republican members. They're collecting evidence, conducting interviews, recording testimonies, all in a bid to corner Trump. The latest testimony has triggered quite a storm. It's of Cassidy Hutchinson, a former aide to Mark Meadows, America's former chief of staff. 25-year-old Hutchinson has made some stunning claims. She says Trump roped in electoral rioters on the night of January 5th and apparently asked them to allow armed supporters into his rally.
I was in the vicinity of a conversation where I overheard the president say something to the effect of, I don't effing care that they have weapons. They're not here to hurt me. Take the effing mags away. Let my people in. They can march to the Capitol from here. Let the people in. Take the effing mags away.
She's further claimed that Trump was so desperate to get to the Capitol that he had a physical altercation with an official who refused to take him.
The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, "Sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel. We're going back to the West Wing. We're not going to the Capitol." Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel. And when Mr. Renato had recounted this story to me, he had motioned towards his clavicles.
Hutchinson also claims that Trump refused to act despite his own daughter requesting him to do so.
I remember her saying at various points, she wanted her dad to send them home. She wanted her dad to tell them to go home peacefully, and she wanted to include language that he necessarily wasn't on board with at the time.
This testimony is going viral. It has ignited serious interest in the probe. Millions of Americans have started tuning in. Trump is mighty upset.
They're getting into the Capitol tonight.
On Monday evening, he unleashed a frenzy of posts on his social media app, Truth Social. He says he hardly knows Hutchinson. He's calling her a total phony, a leaker, disgraceful. He says her body language is that of a bull and her handwriting that of a wacko. Classic Donald Trump insults, but they don't help his cause. Trump says he does not know her, but photos circulating on Twitter show Hutchinson on board Air Force One with the former president. This is evidence that could land him in more trouble.
Thank you very much.
Because reports say the next hearing of the committee is expected to be even more sensational. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.